Yeah, so I have a workplace
Promoter?
chronicle because what
What? Workplace
did you say?
Chronicles.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Workplace chronicles time. So it's the end of the year and my job is doing their assessments, right? Like we have
Oh,
to
I saw
fill
your
out.
tweet on this.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Yes. So talk about how amazing you did throughout the year and give yourself like exceeds expectations. And then when you go into like your meeting with your boss, like, oh, everybody's just going to be at meets expectations. Then what was the point of us mandatorily doing this? So what I did was I went to ChatGPT, told the AI, it's AI, told AI to write my assessment and how I would say what I did, and I just copy pasted, did a little edit, submitted it. I put exceeds expectation on everything, but we all know how it's going to turn out. Everyone's just going to get meets expectations. 3%, little 3% raise that they give us, right? While my bosses and all the other big executives get their bonuses and what have you. So,
I think we just found something else that just made the list of icks.
oh, always corporate world is just giving me the icks every time. But
Well, and
like, I don't understand. Oh,
you put a tweet out there that was very
mm-hmm,
poignant, where you said,
mm-hmm.
what are the point of doing these, what are they
Performance
called again?
assessments.
Performance assessments. We don't have
Mm-hmm.
that at the Insurance Emporium, so I don't know what that is, okay? But what are the
Right.
point of doing these performance assessments that will dictate any kind of monetary changes when the budget
Mm-hmm.
is
It's
already
already
done,
the,
right?
yeah.
And there is somewhere in there that I can argue, obviously, where
Mm-hmm.
technically you're saying if someone exceeds expectations and another one falls below expectations, that person, yeah, it's unlike girl math, it has to make sense, right? Because we're talking about people's paychecks. But
Or according to my husband, it is female mathematics.
yeah, he has to say that because he's a teacher, okay? He's gotta be all PC and everything. It's girl math, which is
Girl
also
math.
known as bad budgeting. That's gonna be in my next sweatshirt. Girl math equals bad budgeting.
I got you.
I got you.
I'm on it. I
No,
can already think
no
of a
more
design for
tears.
it.
I don't want to. I don't want to be sad about because
Christmas
I'm
is
so
coming up
happy
next month.
anymore. But no, yeah, it is. It is an interesting thing where
Mhm.
that aspect of the performance review comes into play. I would love to say that. Look, I'll put it this way. I do think it's important to have them regardless because
Yeah.
it does at the very least let the person who's filling it out think about if they're doing a good job or not and think about their
Yeah.
standing in the company and if it's worth actually staying rather than
Hmm.
always having to put that same pressure on yourself to just be understanding it, right? This actually allows them to know, hey, I am doing a good job. As long as I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to lose my job until one of those CEOs makes
Hmm.
a real stupid decision and has to lay off half of the workforce.
Right. So
Um,
we'll
so
see.
you gave yourself
But
exceedingly high marks on Chat GPT gave you high marks on everything?
yeah. I mean,
Okay.
so that's the thing, right? I've done everything that's met or that's expected of me.
Mm-hmm.
And I do everything else above that as well, outside of my normal duties because they like to, on the job description, right? It's always like that last little duty, like duties as assigned,
Mm-hmm.
and they just like to roll everything. I was like, damn, I do all of this only for me to get like this little minimal raise. So it's just kind of helped me be more proactive in trying to find a new job.
Right?
Just because I know if I stay here, I won't see that increase where I want to be. And it's like, it's just hard.
No, I
So,
get that. Look, I mean, you're talking to someone who has spent an entire year of being burnt out at his job. It kind of
right.
culminated this week. I don't think we'll have time to talk about it today, but it kind of culminated this week in a lot of different things. But no, I get it, and I think I'm even at the point now, which is why this podcast has become way more important to me, just in making sure that we get it out there to try and grow everything. Because I'm also at the point where I kind of don't want anyone else to be in charge of me anymore, because people are fucking stupid. Like,
Yes.
And
I agree.
So I don't know. I don't want to turn this into we complain about our jobs part 75. Like, I'm really not trying to turn that into this, people. But I really do feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm tired of having to listen to people who A, don't know what they're talking about, or B, don't have my best interest in mind, or C, are just flatly wrong. Mm-hmm. And I would like an opportunity to be able to do that for myself. But I mean, this is I don't know how to produce goods. Okay. And I don't know any kind of business that I could start. My dad didn't teach me how to be a drop shipping magnet. Okay. So here we are trying to make the funny ha-has for you.
Yep. That's what we're doing here. Every week.